So there's actually going to be a second trial. There are 5 charges for what we saw was bribery, some other counts of fraud, basically, of wire transfer, not wire transfer, but money transmitting, and basically money laundering charges. So that's what 2024 is going to be about. But it seems like that Sam Bankman-Fried is now 31 years old. If he gets like 30 years, he's going to be 60 years old when he gets out. If he gets out without parole. So right now, he was convicted of all the counts, which I guess was kind of expected if you watch the news and watch the show. But there's another thing that's going to happen, and that on March 31st. No, sorry, that's incorrect. Around March 28th, I think we're going to be seeing his sentencing. So that's the big thing. And we're also going to be hearing if the prosecutors on February want to continue. The Massachusetts Institute of Technology graduate could face decades in prison. His defense lawyer, Mark Cohen, said in a statement that he was disappointed but respected the jury's decision. Mr. Bankman-Fried maintains his innocence and will continue to vigorously fight the charges against him. So these are very big charges, and to prove these charges wrong, it's going to be an uphill battle from here. As Bankman-Fried was led away by the members of the U.S. Marshal Service, he turned around and nodded at his parents, the Stanford Law School professors Joseph and Barbara, who were seated in the courtroom's front row. Fried looked toward them and crossed her arms across her chest. Bankman is set to get on trial next March on the second set of charges brought by prosecutors earlier this year, including for alleged foreign bribery and bank fraud conspiracies. So, Bankman-Fried testified in his own defense, and that's the crazy part. Prosecutors argued that during the trial that Bankman-Fried siphoned money from FTX, but he thought the rules did not apply. Prosecutors basically had a very strong prosecution, and I think the important factor is what we're going to be seeing in the future is in which prosecutors made this case he looted $8 billion from the exchange out of sheer greed, and looks like he was found guilty. Now we do have a second sentencing on March 28th. We're going to be hearing by February if they want to actually pursue that, if the US government wants to pursue that, or the prosecutors to sentence for those 5, or do they just want to go ahead and sentence them with these 7 because he's already been found guilty. But I do think that they're going to be also pursuing those other 5 because, they want to make a clear point. And I'm not too surprised because 95 of government indictments, 95% is actually prosecuted and found guilty. So Sam Bankman-Fried statistically only had a 5% chance for him to do well and escape, and he was also very, his case was very set in stone. So that was a crazy thing. But second trial about to begin in March 28th, which is about a few months from now, and I'll keep you guys updated and what the verdict is gonna be. Peace, everyone.